April 25th, 2015, from Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. It was Game 3 from the 2015 NBA Playoff Round 1 matchup between the Atlanta Hawks and the Brooklyn Nets. And the Hawks were up 2-0 after winning both games in Atlanta. And now this was the first game in Brooklyn. And in the first quarter, the Nets took the lead. And after one quarter of play, it was 31-16 as the Nets were up by 15 points in the first quarter. So now in the second quarter, the Hawks would battle back. They would bring the score to within as close as 5, but at the end of the second quarter, it was 47-40 with the Nets in the lead by 7 at halftime. Then in the third quarter, with 4 minutes left, Paul Milsap drove the lane, hit the layup, and the Hawks actually took the lead for the first time in this game. But then the Nets responded by tying it up, and in the closing minute of this third quarter, Thaddeus Young hit a deuce, and then Joe Johnson nailed a three-pointer to make it 67-62 after 3 quarters of play. So Brooklyn was up by 5 entering the fourth quarter, and they would start off the fourth quarter with a 9-0 run to go up by 14. They would keep the Hawks at an arm's length as they remained in control for the rest of the fourth quarter as they closed it out, and the final score was Brooklyn 91, Atlanta 83. So Brooklyn gets their first win in this series as it's now 2-1 as they trail the Hawks by 1 game, as the home team has won every game so far in this series. And so the win for Brooklyn in Game 3, the way they did is they had 3 of their starters put up double-doubles, as 4 of their starters scored double digits, led by Brook Lopez. He had 22 points, 13 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Thaddeus Young, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Joe Johnson, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals. So double-doubles for Young, Johnson, and Lopez. And Bojan Bogdanovic, he put up 19 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 3 steals. And Deron Williams had 3 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals to round out the starting 5. And Allen Anderson off the bench, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And Jarrett Jack, 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 8 assists for the Nets. And for Atlanta, DeMarre Carroll had 22 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 steal. Paul Milsap had a double-double with 18 points, 17 rebounds, 3 assists, 5 steals, and 1 block. And Jeff Teague with 12 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 steals, as those were the only 3 players for the Hawks to score in double digits in this game. And the Nets, they were driving the lane. They shot 20 of 25 from the free throw line for 80% free throw shooting versus 76.5% for Atlanta, hitting only 13 of 17. So the Nets actually hit more free throws than the Hawks attempted in this game. And they shot 38.6% from the field versus 35.6% for Atlanta. So they shot 3% better from the field. Not really too much going on by way of three-pointers. The Nets were 7 of 22 for 31.8%. And then just Atlanta kept putting them up 6 of 30 for just 20% from three-point land. And as for rebounds, it was pretty close as can be, as the Nets had 52 and the Hawks had 51. They just narrowly edged them out, and then the Nets had 24 assists to 22 assists over the Hawks. The Hawks had more steals, 11-8, and more blocks, 5-2. But in the end, the Nets win this one, and they get in the win column in this series. And the final score in Game 3, Brooklyn 91, Atlanta 83.